Hi everyone, I'm Stephane. Welcome to our little Eden. It's been about 4 days now that it started out of nowhere to become plus 24 Celsius every day. So almost all of the snow has melted. So a few projects that we have up and going now that I can walk through my yard without trekking through 4 feet of snow. If you remember, we had quaking aspen, 2 trees that were leaning and precariously towards the house, and they had dead branches on top. So we chopped them down for good maintenance and safety reasons. But we had all these big pieces of wood left. Quaking aspen is an excellent grade A1 quality of wood for us to burn in our wood stove during the winters. Now the problem is we need to actually cure this. We need to quarter it into manageable pieces and have it cured for over a year and a half maybe for these ones before we can actually throw them in the fire. So I gotta get going as soon as possible. So clearly I've been doing the old school fashion. Axe, stump, and log. I've been cutting them. We load up the wheelbarrow, and to have it kept in a nice dry area, I've been storing it in an old lean-to that we used to be used for horses. It's going to keep the wood dry and secure and out of the way. And when they're really thick, I'm going to cut them more than just a quarter. Cut them again. Follow me. Maybe there's a type of groundhog there. All right, we're done chopping wood and storing it, stacking it for now, because there's plenty to do. Second thing we're gonna do is go get the material we need from our land to actually start our raised garden beds. All those vegetables we started growing inside in the grow room are gonna need their final home outside. Follow moi. All around the back pasture, we find like the ruins of what was once a super good and long horse fence. They're made of cedar, so they don't rot, and you put cedar lats all the way across. The previous owner did not put them deep enough, nor did she put the right material, so they started actually rotting where they were drenched in the ground. If we are to have horses, which we're planning on probably in a couple of years, we're gonna have to re-put or redo a whole fencing system. But right now we have all these awesome, perfectly good 8 feet long pieces of cedar that are good for the outside. So we decided we're going to make the raised garden beds out of it. And we're gonna stack the logs on top of each other. We'll make it like a log house style of raised bed. We brought the logs down. We brought them to the area within our nice chain link fence where we want to put up our raised beds. And we picked this spot. It gets maximum sun exposure all the time. It's already got this non-weedy kind of gravelly surface area, so we won't have to deal with cross-contamination that much with grass and weeds. It's all about putting it together now. Okay, we've been working all day. I'm exhausted, but it was a lot of fun. So we brought down our wooden beams that we're not going to use as horse fencing, and we started layering out the graph for our garden. Take a look around. We put the frames, a really nice U shape that'll surround where the bricks are on the ground. and some basic rectangles, boom, 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 as well as fully sunny-sided access spots and shaded spots in the back. Still a lot to do. I need to, once we're 100% sure of the layout, I need to put some stakes in the ground. I need to put a second layer of logs all over. So we got to go back in the field and grab as many logs as we can, make a second layer just so we can have at least that 12 inches of height. But in between the beds, we made sure we have 4 feet in between everything. And this is for just accessibility. If I have my little, my wheelbarrow, but of course my lawn tractor. My lawn tractor could actually drive in between all these. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you liked it, smash that like button and go check out our video on our spring tour of the farm here.